Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are doing some more holiday looks, and today I'm showing you how I do my interpretation of the Sugar Plum Fairy. I'm showing you the makeup as well as the cute little headband that I created. So first off, we're gonna start by doing the headband. I just had a hot glue gun and I got some little floral pieces from Michael's. They were like 60% off. And it's like right when you first walk in, like all those fake flowers and fake decorations that you can make like bouquets with and decorations with. I just bought a few little pieces and I basically just cut them up and hot glued them to a clear headband that I had. I got some mistletoe, I got some red sparkly stuff. So the little mistletoe were a little long when I first cut them off, so I just shortened them. And I basically just kind of laid out what I wanted and kind of got like an eye for it. And then I would put hot glue down on the spot, or I would put the hot glue onto the actual piece itself and just stick it into the spot that I wanted it to be at. And to make it look nice on the sides as well, I put the little red sparkly and white sparkly pieces that I cut off of a kind of like wooden tree looking piece I showed just a few minutes ago or seconds ago. And yeah, just kind of keep adding little pieces here and there. Oh, my little kitty. He kept messing with me while I was making my headband. Anyways, so I am just basically laying down some different pieces. When I think of a fairy, I think of, very whimsical, sparkles maybe, but woodsy at the same time almost. So I put leaves down and feather looking pieces. These pink sparkly feather pieces that are really long actually have metal in them, so you can bend them however you'd like to. So I thought that was pretty cool. To create like almost extra ears or like antlers or something, some sort of thing. I know the Sugar Plum Fairy is actually part of the Nutcracker, the Nutcracker. You know what the Nutcracker is. But she's part of that, and she's not really a fairy, not at least when I looked up different pictures and stuff, she wasn't. She's like a ballerina. But yeah, I've never seen the Nutcracker myself, so I don't really know. But this was just my interpretation of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Sparkles, glitter, all that nonsense. So I went ahead and added 2 of these feather parts. And now hot glue usually dries really quick, but you want to hold it while it dries. That way it doesn't fall. That happened to me a few times. Just add hot glue all over so it has a sturdy little position to sit up. And yeah, that's about it. This is the finished headpiece that I created. Like I said, those big pink feathers can actually bend and move, so I kind of made them look almost like horns or something when I did put them on. They went more into the back of my head, but it was super cute, super fun. But yeah, now to get started on the makeup. I'm starting with a bare face, obviously, and then I'm moisturizing with the Glam Glow. I'm gonna have to get the name of it. I can't remember what the name is, but it's a illuminating moisturizer. I think that might even be what it's called. And it just gives a really nice glow to your skin. And we are going for super sparkly and glittery and pretty like a fairy today. Now I'm just filling in my brows. I tried to do some white paint. I wanted them to be white. It ended up not turning out how I expected it to, but it didn't turn out bad by any means. I just took my white Snazaroo face paint. I'm just filling in my brows as I normally would. Obviously, the white didn't want to go over my dark brown hairs, so that's where I had the problem at, but it was easily fixed. Now I'm taking my Sephora glitter. I have a silver one and I have an iridescent one. And I am taking my Too Faced glitter glue as usual. And we're going to be laying down some glitter on these white brows. First, I started with the iridescent glitter, and it wasn't really like making it dark. It wasn't like packing on. It was just like some sparkles here and there. So I went back in and added the silver sparkles actually to just give some more depth and like darkness to the brows just a little bit. I added glitter from the beginning to the end of the brows. And then when I was done doing that, I went ahead and used my concealer and cleaned the brows up a little bit on the bottom part. Blend in that concealer to your skin so you don't have any weird lines or marks. And then I took my MAC Cosmetics. It was from the Cinderella line, and it's a fluid liner, and it's in Macroviolet. And I just made a line on the bottom of the brows. Now I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And we're using the color Buon Fresco. I might have butchered that name. But we're using that for the transition color today. We're going to be making a really elongated, smoky red eye. I don't even know what you want to call it. I just kind of winged it. Then I'm taking the color Love Letter, and I'm creating a really sharp, kind of like a cut crease, but different. I don't really know what you'd call it, but I basically just carved out my eyelid so it's in the shape of a V, and I really blended this up, but not down. I took the Love Letter color all the way up to my brow bone, and I just kept blending and blending and blending. Then I really blended it out, and I went all the way to my hairline. I go, I fix it after I do my foundation, and I actually go all the way to my hairline. But for now, I'm just kind of blending it all together, blending it into the inner corner of my eye, and blending all the colors so they flow together. And then I'm taking Venetian Red and Red Ochre, and I am putting that right along that line, just so it's really sharp. I don't want that to be blended onto my eyelid whatsoever. Taking my Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, I'm going to be using this pink color right here. I think it's called Cotton Candy, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm putting that all over my lid. It's just a shimmery, kind of light pink color. And then I'm taking my glitter glue, and I'm putting that onto the eyelid. And I am taking my Iridescent glitter from Sephora, and I am packing that onto the lid. This goes for a really pretty, like, pink, kind of purpley sparkle. It's really gorgeous. Then I'm taking my Cover FX Custom Cover Drops, and I'm putting that all over my face, my neck, and then I take my NYX Cosmetics Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation and just a little bit of it, and I just go ahead and blend it all over my chest and my face, taking my setting spray, spraying a couple sprays, then I am putting my concealer on, and blending that out. I wanted to be a little bit more pale than usual today. I feel like during the holidays, nobody has a tan, right? Then I'm taking my Jumbo Eye Pencil from NYX Cosmetics in Milk, and I am running that across my waterline, and I'm dragging it down just a little bit. Probably onto my lash line a little. Then I'm taking that color in Love Letter, and I am running that along the bottom of the line that I had just created. We want that white that we drew on to look almost like part of our eyeball, so that's why you deepen the lash line, I guess, underneath of that. And then I'm just taking Love Letter, and I'm really blending out my waterline and my lash line to make a really dramatic effect. And I am also bringing it up towards my eyebrows there, and I'm blending them up. We're going for a really whimsical look today. She is a fairy, so I'm just kind of like doing a lot of blended motions, a lot of blendedness. And really, you can go as dramatic as you want with this. I'm taking my Benefit They're Real push-up liner, and I'm just creating a really, really small cat eye. I'm not doing anything dramatic whatsoever. Just something to kind of hide the lashes when I put them on. I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit, and I'm taking the color Pink Heart and Purple Horseshoe, and I wet my brush a little bit, and I just put it onto the inner corners of my eyes and on my brow bone a little bit, just to go with that iridescent feel. Then I stacked 2 pairs of lashes, and I put those bad boys on, and I'm just kind of like blending out and kind of tweaking everything, bringing down that purple onto my nose. Now I'm contouring. I'm using a light pink and a dark pink mixed together at first, and then I'm taking my normal contour shade, and I am really packing that on there, and I am doing it on my jawline as well. Then contouring my nose just a little bit. Always take your beauty blender and really blend that line out. You don't want any sharp lines on your nose. So here's the first ear that I did. To put these on, I'm not a pro at adding prosthetics. I just put liquid latex on top of my ear and in the inside of the fake ear that I'm putting on. And I let the liquid latex dry for a few seconds, and then I placed it how I wanted to, and I held it in place. I didn't want it to fall at all, so just hold it how you want to, that way it dries that way. I wanted it to poke out a little bit more to the sides, as you can see. And then add more liquid latex if you need to, and hold it there, and wait. And then I went ahead and I put some purple that we did on our eyes, the love letter color, and I just kind of blended that into the crevices of the ears just so it kind of flowed with the rest of the face. And I took that Cover FX custom cover drops, and I just put that on the high points of the ears and blended them together where the fake ear met my real ear. That way it looked somewhat natural. Then taking that same love letter color, I'm just kind of creating some smokiness around my lips, and I am doing it on the high points of my Cupid's bow and on the bottom of my lips, and taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Milkshake liquid lipstick. I am just putting that all over my lips. This color is really, really light, and I don't ever wear it by itself. For this look, though, it was really perfect. I still end up adding lip liner to it, but it was really cute with this whole, you know, iridescent fairy-like look. Then I'm taking my Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops, which are the highlighter ones, and I am putting that on my Cupid's bow and on my cheekbones, and then I'm adding that iridescent glitter, and I'm packing that on top of the enhancing drops, just to give a really iridescent kind of look. I'm taking Venetian red, and I am running that right along the sides of my lips. I end up realizing that I went way too dramatic with this, and that I did way too much of this smokiness around my mouth. So I just took some concealer and I just cleaned it up a little bit. Didn't really like how it looked too much. It looked like I have like a mustache or a Kool-Aid stash or something, I don't know. I didn't like it, but I just cleaned it up a little bit. I took my beauty blender and blended it out a little. And then I took my brown lip liner from NYX. I can't remember exactly what color it is, but I just went ahead and lined my lips a little bit. Okay, a lot. Just to give for some bigger lips. Then I took that same iridescent glitter and I put that all over the lips. Putting glitter on top of liquid lipstick is really easy because the lipstick stays pretty wet. Doesn't dry all the way. Then I'm taking some white paint and I'm just creating some little dots all over my lid, or like the crease of my eye. I also did it a little bit on my chin. Now we're going to be adding a snowflake to the center of our chest. I'm just kind of using that love letter color and just, you know, blending it all over the place, setting it there, seeing where else I need to blend it at, and then I'm just taking some liquid latex and I am placing that snowflake right on the center. And I'm holding it there for a good minute to 2 minutes so it doesn't fall off. I also just created a little snowflake on my eye right there, because why not? I put on my favorite sparkly choker, and I just took the Venetian red color and just kind of like detailed around the snowflake to give it some depth. Then I really contoured my collarbones a lot. I used the 2 contour shades we did for our face, the pink and the dark brown. And then I took those Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops, and, well, first I made some more dots, I guess, with the white paint, just for some details. And then I took my Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops. I'm using the color Chandelier, right? I'll figure it out. And I'm just placing that down, and then I'm putting that iridescent glitter right on top of it just to create some really awesome dimension and depth and glow, sparkle, highlight, glitter, whatever. It's wonderful. It's that time of year. You guys are going to see a lot of it from me. I am so sorry. But yeah, that's the finished look right there. I ended up adding some more purple to the eyebrows just to make them a little darker. But yeah, that's it, guys. I had a lot of fun creating this look. This is my interpretation of the Sugar Plum Fairy. So yeah, stay tuned for some more holiday looks. They're coming soon. Thanks for watching, guys.